Hello and welcome to our new demo video. In this video, we will be using the PowerFlex platform to deploy persistent storage into a Rancher environment. So looking at PowerFlex itself, we are looking at PowerFlex Manager here. We have already prepared it to integrate with the Rancher cluster by building a template. So when I look here at templates, you can see that we actually created a template for deploying the SDC components into the Rancher cluster. From a Rancher perspective, we are using PowerStore as persistent storage today. So you can see that there's already one bound PVC in here that relies on PowerStore minus iSCSI storage class. So this is the storage class. In further preparation for the PowerFlex, I have created a secret for it to actually tell where to find the PowerFlex and how to actually authenticate against it. So with that secret created, we're all clear to actually deploy the CSI driver. In order to do that, it's really simple within Rancher, right? I go into apps, I search for Dell, and pretty quickly I will find the Dell CSI PowerFlex chart. So clicking that chart tells me that I need to do two prerequisites, which is install the storage data client or the SDC, which I've done through the templates, and create a configuration secret, which I've already prepared. So from there, I can simply click install. It's already pointing into the right project and namespace that I've also pre-created. And with that, I can basically start the installation. So I leave all at default and then I simply click install. So now the Rancher environment will fully automated deploy the CSI for PowerFlex for me. And it's already successful, and you can see that next to the CSI PowerStore, which has been deployed, I now also have a working PowerFlex CSI driver. When I look at workloads and then pods, you can also see the pods running. You can see the pods running for CSI PowerStore, and here they're running for the CSI driver for PowerFlex. Now, as this is installed, one thing I don't have, and that is a storage class, right? So right now there's no storage class connected yet. And in order to do that, we'll briefly jump into the CLI. So looking into the CLI, I have prepared three files. So three pieces of YAML code. The first one will actually create the storage class. So all I need to do is say, well, apply me the storage class. Okay, so with the storage class created, I now can continue straight on into creating a PVC. So kubectl apply the PVC. Done. So let's look at the GUI. So right now you can see that yes, a storage class was added. So next to the PowerStore iSCSI storage class, we now also have a PowerFlex storage class. When looking at the volume claims, you can see that yes, one has been created, PVC minus PowerFlex has been bound to the storage class PowerFlex. So with that, we're basically ready to start deploying pods. And that comes down to the third piece of YAML code, where I will apply the deployment. And when I now say get me the pods, I can see that the deploy test is running, and I can actually say, please describe the pod for me that we have just deployed. And here we can actually see that it was scheduled, and then it's basically ready to run, right? It started the container, and you can see here that there is actually a mount point /mount/PowerFlex from the PVC minus PowerFlex. So with that, we have showed you that it's really easy to actually add a PowerFlex into a Rancher environment, mostly through the GUI, and then actually deploy a persistent volume claim and create a deployment that connects that PVC into it. That concludes the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.